who can apply for the ERC Voluntary Disclosure Program? Businesses, tax exempt organizations, entities that received ERC are eligible to apply for the ERC Voluntary Disclosure Program for each tax period that meets all of the below listed requirements. The ERC was claimed on an employment tax return, has been processed and paid as a refund, which you have cashed or deposited or paid in the form of a credit applied to another tax period or another tax form. I just realized I have an error on that slide. So you can't apply for the voluntary disclosure program if your ERC claim has not been processed yet. You have to have received the money and paid it and deposited the check, or had it reassigned to another tax form or another tax period to pay an outstanding tax liability. But you have to have received the benefit of the ERC funds. You now believe that you are entitled to $0 of ERC for that entire period. You are not under employment tax audit by the IRS. You're not under criminal investigation by the IRS. And this part is vague. It doesn't say that it has to be ERC related. It's general. It just says that you're not under criminal investigation or you're not under an employment tax audit. So, I mean, some people can be under an employment tax audit for a period not affected by ERC. And this would be a gray area. And if I had somebody that came to me that wanted me to do a full review of their ERC qualification and their ERC amount, and they weren't under employment tax audit for the period of that we were going to back out their ERC, I would file ERC voluntary disclosure program application for them for that, because and my argument would be they're not under audit for that period. But if they were under audit for that period, then yeah, they are not eligible to file for the voluntary disclosure program. And the IRS can't have already reversed or notified you that they were going to alter your ERC to 0. The IRS is using AI to determine the amount of wages that you paid in the qualifying period or year. And if the ERC qualifying wages are higher than that, then the IRS is pulling those for audit.